デビュー。眩しい光に包み込まれるはちゃめちゃな夏。いくらなんでもトラブルが多すぎる。フェイトグランドオーダーサーバントサマーフェスティバル2023。さあ行こう。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Now, I don't know if I'm remembering wrong or something. This song sounds quite a bit different. And I don't know if this is the same one, but it's kind of giving me like Avalon vibes. So, interesting. I don't know if it's the same one or not. Anyways, too many questions. Let's see what's going on here as we've been thrown back in time seemingly, right? I'll say this is a much shorter little intro thing than the last one. And it seems Excalibur is throwing us back in time. Are we back in our hotel? Huh? So bright. It didn't actually hurt, but it felt like I was being broiled in pure light. Broiled. Broiled ham. Broiled steak. Broiled chuck roast. Are you okay, Tanner? What in the world was that beam of light? I'm fine. How about you? Huh? Oh, yeah, no, everything seems fine with me. I'm impressed you thought to check in with me so quickly. Oh, but now's not the time for that. Where are the others? Sound off if you can. There's nobody here. It looks like it's just Tanner and me here. Well, they're all really strong servants, so I don't think that wiped them out, but... Chloe. Wait, I'm here. I'm in the next room. Oh, forget it. I'll just come out of my regular swimsuit. Yeah, sorry guys. It was taking me longer to change than I expected. I wanted to match your outfit so it seemed like I belonged on the field ops team, but I guess I missed my chance. You worried about that, Chloe? Gosh, for someone so close to being totally naked, you're really earnest, aren't you? It reminds me of Muramasa. I guess he's also kind of always naked. Don't worry about that. That swimsuit looks super great on you too. It's cute and cool all at once, isn't it, Tanner? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Really? Well then, maybe I'll stay like this a little longer. Okay, why don't we check out the lobby for now, especially since it doesn't look like anyone else is here. Yeah, sounds good. I'm curious how we all ended up in this room. But if we're lucky, maybe someone will know where everyone went and what happened to the city. Is everyone going to be here now? Like, is it going to be back to bustling? Sounds like it, right? Yeah. Oh, we were just here after everyone had died. Huh. Another reset. I suppose I should not have let my guard down just because it was still day 5. I even set up a base on the beach along with our mismatched team of Summer Tamamo, Red One Chance, Hawaltria, and Runaway Arc. Okay, so I was gonna say it's all the extra servants and Arcwid, but I forgot Arcwid is an extra servant, even though we were always at each other's throats. How about you, Hokusai? How did you do? Well, we had our hands full too. We could tell there was a big old fire bearing down on us on the main street from up in the mountains. But we couldn't run away anywhere without those damn fire spirits getting in our way. As soon as we got down from Diamond Head, that damn flash kicked in, and well, here we are. Some swimsuit swordmaster, some summer fairy I turned out to be. Couldn't even get to the fire in time, let alone put it out. Please don't be so hard on yourself, OA. You're the reason the fire didn't spread into the forest. Yeah, exactly. Even if you'd run the whole way, you'd never make it to the city in time. I think putting out those fire in the mountains was the best thing you could have done. I mean, we still managed to protect the tourists in the end. There's other tourists? I didn't even think about that. Nah, more importantly, we need to figure out what we're going to do next. I mean, those fire monsters were way too strong in for you two, right, Kyo-Yo? Yo-Yo? I'm afraid so. I could tell they were grudge spirits similar to my flames of passion. But there was so much noise I simply couldn't determine what sort of emotion gave rise to them. How about you, young Gife? I can't say anything for sure either yet. At first they seemed like my ladies-in-waiting, but when I actually touched them they were nothing alike. They're not monsters or Oni or Western spirits. Seriously, what are they anyway? So neither the beach team nor the mountain team had any luck. Now what are we gonna do? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that in a bad way. My convention center team didn't fare much better either. Even though I gathered together servants who were still motivated to keep trying, we failed to capture that infuriating priestess. I feel terrible about it. It would have never failed if I hadn't convinced them to join the team in the first place. Now, I wish we just picked a single point in the city and bet it all on concentrating our firepower there. Please don't be so hard on yourself, Saint Martha. It's nobody's fault that we failed, least of all yours. The enshrined deity priestess comes and goes at a moment's notice. There's no telling where she'll be until she's already there. Yeah, the other time she set fire to Blackbeard's whole Pyket fleet at anchor in the harbor. Even though the enshrined deity is huge, it shows up out of nowhere, just pops right out of the ground. Someone's definitely summoning it. That's why we should focus on trying to defeat the priestess. Are we literally doing the 3 calamities that were talked about are the 3 fairy knights? Wow, this pressure from the swimsuit veterans is nuts. Now I'm really glad I went with something flamboyant for mine. This place is way more lively now. That's for sure. Everyone's so generous and gets along with each other so well, it kind of fills me up just watching them. Tanner, Artoria, Chloe, I'm so glad to see you're all okay. Of course they are. They had 3 idiots on the round table with them. They weren't gonna let anything happen to Master, no matter how crazy strung the priestess might be. Hold up, that's the chick who looks like Pops but isn't. What was her name again? Screw it, I'll just call you Manny. Manny? What? Where does Manny come into this? Manny? Huh? That's just a name. Like, it's just like, I'll just call you Greg. Okay. You punks the only ones who came back to your room? Manny, are you saying I look like a man? Hey, you're the one who... You're Tanner... Oh, okay. You're Tanner's manager this time, right? Since MASH was taken and all? Oh, so it's a nickname for manager. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking... I mean, to be fair, it came out of nowhere, too. I can't believe how meek this Mordred is. They're nothing like the Knight of Treachery I read about in the library. That'll change. Yeah, whatever. Look, none of the round table idiots were in your room, right? Damn it, I can't believe this. Maybe the enshrined deity's flames reduced them to ash, or Miko Sir's hammer turned them into stickers. Either way, I guess they went softer than I thought if they bit on it. If they bit it on their first run. I'd laugh at their dumbasses if it wasn't so sad. It's not just them, Suzuka Gozen was missing too. I see. I'm sorry. I didn't see her either, so she probably isn't anywhere in the hotel. Still, the Knights of the Round Table and Suzuka are all exceptional servants. I'm sure they're probably just restarting in a different location. Yeah, there's no way Suzuka was hurt. She was more fired up for summer than anyone. People have been mentioning resets and restarts for a while now, but we still don't know what they're talking about. Oh, right. You just got to Hawaltria, so you don't know about the island's new administration. Let me give you a quick rundown. Never mind, here's someone who can explain it much better. Oh, what do you all think you're doing gathering here? A hotel lobby is still a public space. ServantFes Normalization Regulation Number 6. Any gathering of servants with more than 30 in attendance must be reported to the committee. So unless you want to be classified as a sect, I suggest you all go your separate ways right now. Here she is. Good, good. I'm glad to see you're all so reasonable. It wouldn't be very elegant to force you to leave after all. Is that... Surprise! She can be summoned! Sorry for the disturbance, manager. I hate to do this, but it's my job. See, from this it looks like a pretty okay swimsuit, until you see the bottom half. Are we gonna see the bottom half? Oh, are you 3 new guests here? I didn't think we'd be getting any new additions. I see. You must be the general admission here for the finale on the final day. That's not a problem. I'm Yara Ando. Yara Ando, I think that's how you say it. The head of the executive committee in charge of keeping this event safe and peaceful. I hope you enjoy your time here at the new ServantFes convention in this Hawaltrian singularity. Yara Ando? Are you sure you don't mean Knocknariv? Yes, I'm sure. Is there something... Oh, well, you can see it there. It's so stupid. These pants are the stupidest pants. You are going to trip and fall. Anyways, is there something strange about my name? I can assure you I'm a Hawaltrian spirit of good lineage. Are you actually like a mixed with a Hawaiian or something? You're a wind and dance fairy, right? The kind that dances nude, plays drum bones, skins animals, and performs other primitive religious rituals deep in the woods? Oh no, she's racist. Although you are dressed pretty fashionably for a member of that clan. What? I've never skinned an animal, done any of that stuff in my life. You're the only primitive one here. And what's up with that swimsuit anyway? Nocna Reeves a warrior, not whatever that is. You should be showing off your annoying, perfect, natural figure, not just your skin. What? Okay. Right, something like a full-body diving suit. Warrior? Me? What a bizarre accusation to make. Can't say I'm mine, though. But I'm definitely no warrior. I'm a musical spirit, just like you are. Now, who might you be? Oh wait, are you a human? Did you come from the world outside? We've invited plenty of tourists from other singularities and Fey realms, but I've never seen one come with servants before. Are they your tenants? Your lovers? No, that can't be right. If anything, they must be more like pets. Both are clearly wild animals, so I'm guessing they are your guardian beasts. Am I wrong? Nope, nailed it. What was that? Oh, she's okay with it. Well, either way, there are a lot of troublemakers during ServantFes, so fragile creatures like humans should be careful. You seem pretty harmless, so I won't ask about your lineage. Although I can see from your expression that you know me too. Or rather, this Nocna Reeve person I supposedly look like. Not sure look like quite covers it. I see. I guess it just goes to show how big this world really is. I can't say I love the idea there's another spirit who looks like me out there, though. I mean, what am I supposed to do with that information? It's neither a compliment nor an insult, right? No, I guess. Although, the way you're reacting only highlights the resemblance even more. Anyway, there's something else you want to talk about, so I better get going. I have to keep up with my patrols to make sure everything with ServantFes goes smoothly. We want to have an incredibly big finale on the 7th day, after all. So in the name of the ServantFes Normalization Committee, any illegal clubs breaking the rules, and any servants doing whatever they feel like with no regard for others will be purged without exception. Of course, I know I don't need to give any threatening speeches like that to you three, but it is my job, so I thought I'd just cover my bases. Oh, you can read all about this year's ServantFest rules in the pamphlet, so be sure to give it a look. Do we actually get a pamphlet to look at? Like with the same sort of information screen thing as from the last ordeal call? That'd be nice. Let's see. As soon as it loads, let's see. Nope, seemingly not. Well, let's continue on. Oh, that must be one of the nicest pamphlets I've ever read. Every ServantFest to date has been far too lax. Even free expression needs firm rules to flourish. That is why the ServantFest Normalization Committee, aka the AAA, that's not how it works, was created to prevent ServantFest's further degeneration and restore it to its position as a place for healthy cultural expression. That's not how acronyms work. AAA's rules, or let's just call it AAA. AAA's rules and regulations are as follows. 1. Fighting with other clubs is prohibited. 2. All creative works must conform to committee-approved genres. Oh. 1984 up in here. 3. The use of BB Bucks, the root of all evil, is prohibited. 4. Excessively taxing all-night creative sessions and hangouts are prohibited. What? 5. Staying in Hawaltria for any purposes other than club activities, general attendance, or staff duties is prohibited. 6. Gatherings that disturb the island's peace are prohibited, and all barbecues, outdoor concerts, game tournaments, and other such events require approval in advance. If any of these rules are broken, ServantFest will be cancelled immediately, and the event schedule will revert to day 1. There'll be no exceptions even for the 7th and final day of ServantFest. AAA encourages all attendees to maintain pure, righteous, and healthy minds as ServantFest comes to a close. So basically, what this is saying is, one committee creme committed and we're back to square one. Yeah, that's pretty much what it boils down to, isn't it? Yeah, this year's ServantFest is strict as hell. Whole damn island gets upgraded to Hawaltria, making it bigger than ever. But we can't enjoy that with committee clowns running everything like the tight asses they are. We all resisted at first, but then that big flash hit, and the next thing we knew, the island was back to its old self like nothing had happened, and the ServantFest day count had been reset. Reset? So you're actually repeating the same 7 days over and over? Nah, it's not some weird fate bullshit like that. The island's condition and the day count gets reset, but time's still moving forward. Okay. They're just pushing ServantFest's end date back each time is all. Okay, so it's not a time loop this time. So if ServantFest has been reset a bunch of times already, does that mean several weeks have passed here? Yes, that's right. I'd say it's been around since 30 days since we arrived. Let's see, Tanner, you finished your work and race shifted here on the 5th day of summer vacation. So that would mean roughly 7 days passed in the singularity for every 1 day in Caldia's standard time. Yeah, looks that way. Pamphlet says as much too. So the result is a summer break that feels like it'll never end. I think Chaldea's summer vacation was around 20 days, so we could still have a lot of resets in our future. And it's not like we're trapped here or anything. Anyone can go back to Chaldea whenever they want. Yes, so most of the servants who came here are out enjoying the island on their own terms. The committee's rules may be strict, but you can't argue they have a point. Now that the island is bigger, we do need a new organization to maintain the peace. Though I do think it takes its job a little too seriously, especially for something Bibi put together. I see. That explains some things. Tanner, Chloe, can I talk to you in private for a sec? Bibi said she wanted to find out who took over the singularity and make sure ServantFes succeeds on top of that, right? So how do we square that with this new information? Maybe we should just ask these two who the singularity's ruler is? I really want to, but I don't think we should. Bibi also asked us to handle the situation while keeping the fact that the singularity's been taken over a secret, right? I know she's always acting like some kind of final boss, but she's a really good person at heart, so I don't want to make more trouble for her than we have to. That she's the type who'd blow herself up and the whole world along with it if she ever fell back into a corner. Yeah, we should honor Bibi's request and keep that to ourselves. In that case, maybe we should ask these two if they've noticed anything suspicious. Okay, let's go with that. Go on, Tanner, you ask them. Hey, has there been anything suspicious you've noticed? Well, yeah, those ass faces keep showing up to mess with ServantFes. We'd have reached the finale ages ago if not for them. True, the enshrined deity priestess, that is the one who was causing chaos earlier, is certainly a problem. But I'm more worried about them, and when they might explode. If it becomes a war with the committee, that would be my biggest concern. So it sounds like there are servants who are against the committee's rule? Yes, during the second finale, there was a club that physically stopped the market from opening. Ever since, they've been working underground to try and bring back the old ServantFes administration. They call themselves the Anti-ServantFes Alliance, and their stated goal is to overthrow Hawaltria. I'm guessing that's the Fairy Knights, the Tamlin, maybe? I don't know. All right. I wonder if we're going to go through like 7 days before we hit the reset here. Archer. Okay. No idea who we're going to be fighting. You want to meet with the Anti-ServantFes Alliance yourselves? Well, I'm sorry, but I can't help you there. We have no idea where their base is located. I'd guess only fellow Alliance members know that. That being said, you could still try exploring the island's eastern side, Waikiki. Your blonde friend there's never been to this island before, right? You could show her around town while you look for Alliance members. If you're lucky, you might even run into the Knights of the Round Table or Suzuka Gozen. Yay, she looks like she's gonna have fun! What's on your mind, Chloe? You look like you're really worried about something. Wait, really? Was it that obvious? Man in here thought I had a killer poker face. No, you weren't showing it on your face. I could just tell because I'm a great detective. Like your behavior gave you away in ways you didn't realize and stuff. I see. I guess I can't keep this a secret any longer. Outcast Master, I have to ask you to handle this on your own for a while. There's something I have to do here, and I just picked up a lead on how to do it. Well, more like I'm sure Jacob will help me once I tell him what it is anyway. I'm sorry to spring this on you out of nowhere. I know I said I was going to be your assistant and everything, but it shouldn't take me long, and I'll let you know as soon as I'm done. Well, there she goes. She has her own special mission. Well, now that we have the breakfast buffet, why don't we start by taking a look around town? Yes, I know. I've heard gathering information is the most basic part of working a case. So you need to ask around for anything we can learn. Well, we look for our lost companions. There's still a lot we don't know about what's going on here, but the other servants who spent longer should know plenty. So let's go try talking to them, peacefully of course. We say as we see that we're going to do a fight right away, and find the thief who took over this singularity. Well, it's the Archer team, yep. Hey, there you are, Master. About time you showed up. Finally got all your homework done? I wanted to help you out, but the commander was very clear about you needing to handle it yourself. Still, the singularity's just a vacation. Nothing urgent going on here, so it's not like it's gonna end soon. Besides, feels better to kick back when you know you did all your homework on your own, right? Exactly. No matter how boring, annoying, or difficult a job might be, you should never pawn it off on someone else. The more you slack off, the more it'll eventually come back to bite you. That's why it's best to do what you can when you can. Indeed. It's just like preparing for a battle. You can't let your guard down, no matter who or what you're up against. In war, the first one to cut corners and try to take the easy way out loses. If you want to beat your foe, you need to beat yourself first. After that, you can hang it all you want. But I see you clearly already know that, maître. I'm not surprised, as a seasoned master as you are. Now, who might this beautiful mademoiselle be, maître? I would remember having seen her around here before. You would remember seeing her around, because there's like 18 people with her face. That's not what I wanted to do. If she's here with you, then she must be a heroic spirit of great renown, no? Oh, hi. I'm Hawaltria Caster. It's, sure a lovely day, isn't it? It, must be especially good tanning weather for those of you who prefer to wear your shirts so, wide open. Oh, this girl doesn't look like she's well. Maybe she's a little dehydrated. Robin, Napoleon, would you mind if we went our separate ways for a bit? Here, young lady, why don't you come with me? I know a great terrace cafe where you can get something delicious to drink. Yeah, pretty sure she's not hydrated, bucko. Huh? I thought you were here because you finished your work, so you're still not done then? Doesn't seem like we're talking about club activities either. Making a dojin definitely isn't easy, but you certainly wouldn't call it work. I guess this has something to do with BB then? I thought she was being weirdly quiet. I should have known she was plotting something again. Ugh. Oh, BB is technically involved, but she's also kind of not. Because the job is, really just putting together a brochure on the island. And since you guys are such notable heroic spirits, we figured we could ask you some questions about it. Oh, I see. Then you are involved in a club activity, as well as public service. So letting all those reports pile up really taught you a lesson, huh? Decided to get this one done ahead of time, did you? What do you think, my fellow archers? Doesn't that sound like an endeavor worthy of our aid? Of course, King David. The kind of thing is what all bookmaking starts with, no matter what's the sort of book. Damn, seriously? I guess you're right. We do need to tell them what's up for their own good. Hi, Robin. Master, first thing you need to know is that this is Hawaltria, not Little Hawa. You're gonna need to know some things to survive here. I want to show you what they are. Oh, hey, why are you all taking up your weapons? Are we about to fight? Yes, seemingly. I can't wait for Robin to start talking one day and for us to go, oh, you could talk this whole time, and you sound like that. Let's go. Let's see here. 30% plus 2 on that. Sure, it's probably going to help out. Okay, and let's just go with... You know what, let's make a team here for us to use of our summer servants, right? Grab you. You're not the one we want. You're the other one. Oh, that's mad confusing. Oh, that's mad confusing. It'd be funny if that bond essence worked for you. It won't. It'd be funny if it did, though. Okay, yeah, because these are going to be kind of nothing burger battles for now. So we'll just get our new servants all in here getting some stuff. You... let's see. Again, let's... Oh, you know what? I do want Doman to get some stuff here. He not only will get some good bonuses, but I want him to get, some bond up. It's important. And, let's see. I mean, you're new. We can get some with you as well. Give you instead the bond up. Give you this. Looks good. Alright. And we see more of your animations there. Oh, we should also switch on to our new outfit. We level it up. Okay. beat up these bozos rather. All right. Okay, not much HP, but they do have break bars, you know. Okay. Which one? Okay, you're the new one, right? I think you are. I'm like 90% certain you are. Let's see here. I think you are. Oh no. Okay, there's no blue in the hair. Okay, yeah, that's you. Okay, let's see your animations here. What do you do? Okay. Okay, killer whale strike. Smacking with it. Big doots. They just do a double attack and then... Oh, just a big ol' explosion. Where's your breakdance? I know you have like a breakdancing move. It might be your quick. I'm not gonna let my senpai winds blow. Or I'm gonna let my senpai winds blow. Okay. Just that up. Okay. Nice dodge. Charisma. Okay, good stuff. Okay, no, they're not too hard to tell apart. You know what though? Let's try out here. Let's see your green animation here. Let's see here. So you do that animation rules. Then you do run up, hits. There's the breakdancing. That's awesome. That's really good. You love to see it. All right. So you know what? Let's go. Take a big sippy. Okay, and let's go. I don't want to absorb the meter per se. Let's do this here to start. All right. Fastest way to explain. Okay. So, I mean, honestly, it's just sort of. Well, David will pop super, but that's fine. I mean, we got to dodge and stuff. We're good. Big whale. Yeah, breakdancing. Need to raise our resistance, debuff resist up. At least it wasn't sure hit. Wait, I think you get sure hit. Right, you do get sure hit. Never mind. Not as much as I expected. We're good. Okay. I want to see your animations for your super there, but we definitely won't see it. This will super kill. Okay. We'll check your super after. We'll definitely be using her a lot, right? Because it's just nice to have a berserker. Brainy curry. Okay. Didn't think we'd be getting brainy curry. Complex flavored dish that stirs up the writer's thirst for knowledge. Huh. Which one is that? That looks like silver. Okay, okay. Okay, because we got... Oh, there's 2 currencies. Oh, geez. We need to complete 3 to get the rewards? Oh my god, this is going to be the longest opening ever. Damn, you really got us good. But I guess a team of nothing but archers isn't exactly balanced, is it? I'll say, since lancers are so strong against us, we really need a saber to counter them, as well as some caster support. If we need a caster, we could always ask Merlin, who's enjoying himself in his summer outfit, but there's no way David and him would get along. Oh yeah, they're so damn alike they'd be stepping on each other's toes all the time. Right? They kind of are. They really do feel alike. I'm glad we managed to win, but what was that all about? And why didn't the normalization committee prohibit fighting anyway? Oh no, the clubs are forbidden from fighting. Individuals can fight all they like. Anyway, check it out. You just picked something up, right? Yeah, it's curry for some reason. So we're curry, huh? Guess that means we needed more brains than brawn to survive out here. Well, we can think about what that means later, but we got more time. All you need to know is that this ServantFes is a special resource, material composed of a core trait of your opponent. They say collecting those will help you with your creative direction, so you'll probably want to do that. Yep, the more you fight, the more your sensibilities get refined. At least that's how I interpreted it. So you should expect servants involved in serious club activities to challenge you to battles. As for us, we're part of the security staff, so our job is to keep the convention center safe. You seem like you'll need those trade items a lot more than we will, so we thought we'd show you how to acquire them. So, what else do you want to know? Since you beat us, we'll answer any questions you have. For instance, my hotel room number is... yeah, no, we have a ton, so let's just make this as quick as we can. He's like, oh, okay. The Anti-ServantFes Alliance, huh? Sorry. We've heard about them, but we have no idea where their hideout could be. I'm also sorry we haven't heard anything about Mash, Suzuka Gozen, or the Three Knights of the Round Table. I'm worried about where Mash could be too. Knowing her, I'm sure she's fine, but still, as for the biggest threat I can think of here in Hawaltria, I'd have to go with the enshrined deity's priestess, Kate Kumiko, sir, the wicked forest witch who worships the god hiding in the western woods. She always shows up alongside the deity on the last day of ServantFes, sets fire to the town, and gets ServantFes cancelled. We still don't know who she is. All we know for sure is that she's ridiculously strong. Anyone she hits with her hammer becomes a sticker to be added to her collection. And now there just aren't many servants trying to stop her out of fear. Me? Of course I'm not going to fight her. I'm a pacifist after all. That's rich coming from a king who's never actually lost a fight. As for me, I'm worried about how there have been so many human tourists around lately. Apparently it's because of the Earthman race happening on the western end of the island. They say they're living spirits from different historical periods and singularities, but wherever they come from, I don't think I could live with myself if the priestess or the reset flash killed him. Yeah, what's the Earthman race? I'm glad you asked. The Earthman race is the world's best and biggest triathlon, the pinnacle of human competition where contestants vie in swimming, cycling, and running, one after the other. It's held in different places all around the world, and the final competition takes place in Kona on the island of Hawaii. And this year's ServantFes has added it to their event roster. Since servants use their superhuman abilities to compete, it's no wonder so many tourists are showing up to watch. Huh, I had no idea something like that was going on here. BB certainly never said anything about it. Alright, speaking of shortages, I'm also worried what's going down at Queen of Sheba's printing press. Obviously, Dojin are the main attraction of the ServantFes market, and you need paper to make them, but word has it that her employees are about this close to going on strike. I can't imagine the Queen of Sheba of all people skimping on salaries, so there may be something more going on. So the enshrined deity's priestess, the Earthman race, and a strike at the local printing press. Thank you, this was really helpful. Don't mention it. If you want to keep going through research, I'd suggest visiting Diamond Head next. That's where the UDK... Oh, UDK. We know who this is going to be. That's where the UDK branch office is, so there's a good chance you'll find a Knight of the Round Table there too. What's UDK? I don't even know what UDK stands for. I just know that that's what Barghest's summer form name is. I mean, I'm guessing the K is knight, right? But Diamond Head fighting a Lancer. Is there any Lancers that we've even run into so far? I don't even know. Oh, look at this little shaped ice shack. Wow, it's so spacious out here. Feels more like a wide open prairie than a mountain. I love it. That bus made it so quick and easy to get here too. It's amazing how little wind resistance it had for something so big. And don't even get me started on how cool it was to look down at the beach on the ride here. Unfortunately, this is where things start to get hellish. Oh, don't be silly. The greenery is only going to get prettier from here on, right? Now, come on, let's go buy our tour bus tickets. Oh, God of the Mountain. Well, I'll be damned. I never thought I'd see such an overtly touristy couple out here in the southern savannah. I can see it now, the two of you here, touring nature with all the conveniences of modern civilization, making memories and streaming them live on Servant Talk. Oh, we've moved from Servantgram to Servant Talk. Ah, youth. The sheer concentrated sweetness of youth. It's even sweeter than one of those rainbow-shaved ice bowls. Well, I, for one, am grateful. I've been waiting for bastards like you with brains stuffed full of sugar to show up. I mean, that just sounds delicious, doesn't it? Anyway, hi there, city slickers. It's time for you to learn the harsh realities of nature and just how fragile humans are. Meaning, I'm gonna pound the snot out of you and take those lovely artistic traits of yours for myself. Sad? I know. This jaguar is too. This will be very nearly as hard for me as it'll be painful for you. Deep down, we're all beasts at heart, right? So why can't we all just get along? But Hawaltria is a cat-eat-cat world. If you can't get those sweet likes on your own, you just gotta take them. And for my forces, today I'm with two special guests from the UDK, Karna, who grew up in the southern land of unforgiving sunlight. I can't abide to amateurs who don't even use sunscreen. Is your sun protection strategy sound? And Yume Ren, the beach bomber who destroys would-be heroic spirit pickup artists on sight. Is that your way of saying I'm dynamite? You really know how to sweet-talk a girl, Spirit. What are we gonna do now, Tanner? They may not have the same kind of aura as the famous Heroic Spirit Club, but there's something unusual about them, and it's making me feel like I should keep my distance. Jaguagua. Oh, we've given her a One Piece laugh now. That's our strategy. First we beat you down mentally, then we beat you down for real. Oh my god, right. Now, who the hell do you think you are, entering our turf without permission? This here's UDK territory. If you want in, you've got one hell of a cover charge to pay. Festivals, food stands, protection money? I see how it is. I know they allow you to do these pretty early. No, I think this one does block you until you're in Fairy Britain, right? Like you have to do Lost Belt 6. Okay, at least you have to be that far, but still, it's like this must be just insanity for the average person, right? We'll use you, because then we can do the double, right? And we'll pop you into... We'll go into your second one then, to at least give that a shot too, and see, I mean, it's gonna be probably some different animations, I guess. You know what, just on the... Oh, can we afford this? I don't think we can. I was gonna say switch this over to the 5-star, but I don't think we can afford that. No, maybe if we switch this... Nah, it's okay. Nah, we're good. We'll be fine. We'll do grinding later. Alright, let's beat up these Lancers. Yeah, this song is definitely not like Lulu Hawa music. I'm pretty sure that this is the Avalon theme, right? All right, Miss Dynamite, bodyguard brother, mountain god. All right. Well, we have a full combo to kill one of them immediately. Let's see here. Let's just check the effects to see what these do. Decrease HP each turn. Recover HP when defeating an enemy. I don't think any of these will be an issue, right? Well, you get super quicker, so yeah, let's just do this here to start. We'll go with support you of this stuff. All right, C-Star Gather, gain up with you. All right, do your stuff. Good stuff. Nice evade. I think you care too much about the details. Wow, it just didn't affect us. Big stuff up. Big up. Okay, let's go. Let's see here. 1,
視線はそのまま
2, 3. I'll just kill you.
よしですね
虫のように焼き
ワンダー
That's a new animation, yep. That's also a new animation, wow. Okay.
もはや分かり合えぬどっせーどっせー
You're done. Alright, let's see your noble phantasm in this form.
冬の玉座そっちなんだあっちだね
Alright, let's see. Is it different or is it just the same? It's looking like it's different.
現実にその光はないとしても諦めず
Oh, it's just the start? Okay.
強がって歩き出すこの希望を知っているからホープウィル・キャメロット
God, the framing of this is amazing. It's really good.
ナイス
Nice.
私ともあろうものが予行練習にしては
3 colored shaved ice. Very nice. Hey, I'll take those. We got some emotional steak. Me, whenever I eat steak, I get emotional because steak is so good. Well, when done right, and if it's good quality meat. Yeah, such sensitivity, such productivity, such expressivity. Truly, it is as though the whole universe of creativity is big banged into existence. Every last thing these economic animals create is fuel for their money fire. I see now that a club made up of pure feral animals like mine never stood a chance. But don't think this means you've won, greenhorns. You'll be singing a different tune when the cool-headed ideals of the jungle heroic spirits leader has you on the back foot. Are we just going to be battling every club as we get introduced to them? Is that what we're doing? Nice to see you here, Karna. Sup, senpai? Sorry about that. I didn't realize my sunglasses were broken. They made you seem like the head of a club that walks around with vicious beasts. Welcome to the UDK Diamond Head Branch Office, Master. Allow me to greet you on behalf of our absent captain. So you made it, huh, Kohai? I figured you'd still be at your desk crying about how you'll never be done with your reports. Apparently not, huh? Anyway, if you're here now, guess I'll go back to the beach. Not a lot of great summer memories in the mountains, really. I see you two know Tanner too, then. Nice to meet you both. I'm Artoria Caster. Now, I know we just met, but can I ask you both a question? A question? Are you hitting on me too? Wait, what are you doing here? This might be the ocean, but it's not the kind of inner sea where you should be. Trust me, there's nothing for you at human resorts. Unless you think they'll accept the food was so good, the facilities were nice, and everything was just so pleasant I forgot. As an excuse for why you failed to carry out your duty. I see. I guess that would be kind of a problem for a spirit like that to be around. Yes, it would. So if I were you, I'd turn around and go back to Caldia now before you cross the point of no return. Hey, I know. Can you make a mirror with magecraft, Artoria? Hey, you're the one who brought her here. If you're gonna be like that, then you better be ready to show me for me to show up to your nighttime beach barbecue. I see. So that is your way of thanking us for answering these questions. And I suppose I'd better answer them as well if I wish to attend this barbecue event. So what is it you would like to know from that limited perspective of yours? About Hawaltria, of course. Anything you can tell us about the Anti-ServantFes Alliance would be great. But we also want to know if you've noticed anything suspicious, dangerous, or criminalish. Criminalish? The Anti-ServantFes Alliance, huh? Sorry, but I'm not saying anything about them. But I can tell you about something dangerous. In fact, it's the whole reason we're here. You still haven't been to the forest, right? Well, for some reason, the forest here is always on fire. Dang. I thought we were in Hawaii, not California. Can't tell at a glance, but those trees are constantly smoking. If you don't cut them down quickly, they'll start a serious wildfire that'll lay waste to the area and kill a lot of wildlife. So we're out here patrolling the woods, making sure that doesn't happen. Anyway, yeah, I guess this forest that is forever trying to burn itself down is our biggest concern at the moment. That's not all. Strange happenings have been taking place in the city as well. For example, cumulonimbus cloud has been lingering off the western coast for several days now. We're worried it could devastate Hawaltria's urban zone if it were to make land. The residents on the western side have already been complaining about weird plumbing problems due to changes in the atmospheric pressure. So I would nominate the cumulonimbus cloud to the west of the island as another phenomenon to keep an eye on. I see. Thank you. That is all really helpful. More things to investigate? I thought we'd just have to look into the Anti-ServantFes Alliance. I've got one. What's UDK anyway? Oh yes, UDK is an organization formed to protect Hawaltria's forests and wildlife. It stands for Union Defense Knights. Oh, well, there we go. Our headquarters is in the west. We joined because the organization's captain personally recruited us to assist in serving as Hawaltria's knights. Taking a job at a resort isn't something one can do easily. Even I would have avoided it if I could. But I couldn't very well ignore the sight of a fellow heroic spirit carrying out their duties so proudly. So after a great deal of anguish and fretting, Dynamite and I swore an oath and joined the Alliance. As a result, we had to give up on any of our usual club activities. It's too bad. I was hoping to make a book this year that would put Arjuna's pitiful curry recipe book to shame. I'd buy that. Oh man, with Bhima here this year? I see. So you chose a duty to protect the force over your own desires. Oh, just for the mornings. Our afternoons and evenings are free to spend how we like. Besides, I also need to look after the 100 princes. I see. So you trade posts to split your time between working and having fun. Well, that sounds great. UDK, was it? I love the idea of protecting the woods while also enjoying the ServantFes. Whoever this captain of yours is must be a great person, since they're obviously a guardian knight. I'm guessing it's Percival? Oh, yeah, probably. They're definitely the tallest of the knights, it's Barghest. Well, hey, if I run into them on patrol, let them know that the Fairy of the Sacred Sword was really moved. That should be more than enough of a reward for another round table. Yeah, it's Barghest. I mean, they reveal it in the pre-streams, which I didn't watch the stream beforehand. I usually don't because I already know most of the information for servants going in, so, you know. I wonder what's going to be for Japan's summer this year. I wonder, will it be ordeal call based? I'm feeling like summer Bhima could happen, you know? Too many questions. It's like Avenger. Is it Chloe? Are we battling Chloe? We're here, at long last, the tropical ocean. The clear blue sky, the sparkling blue sea, it's nothing like fairy Britain. And there's the searing sun paired with the cool breeze. What a great combination. There's not a single pebble anywhere on this impeccably well-kept beach, and wow, some people having so much fun all at once. In fact, it's actually scary how absolutely every person here is smiling so genuinely. Is there some kind of particle going around I should be worried about? If there is, why can't I get some of that for Britain? Just kidding. This is no place to be comparing to Fairy Britain. Honestly, this unparalleled feeling of freedom doesn't compare to anything. Right now, I'm just going to enjoy Hawaii. Well, I suppose Hawaii does come first in just about everything. Oh yes, it certainly does. No matter the day or age, it all begins with the sun. It's both the fundamental and ultimate object of worship. In the face of its glorious rays, no living thing can restrain their animalistic instincts. Dogs run gleefully along the shore, cats doze peacefully in the shade, and clever foxes like yours truly sidle right on up before you know it. That's right, I don't remember who first called me this, but I, the beast of summer, have reappeared most dangerously. Hello, morning, Tamomo Summer. Morning, my master, it's very nearly noon now. It's literally 12:05 p.m. for me. Did you only just wake up, perhaps? Anyway, glad I found you in time, for there's no better time to enjoy Hawaii's beaches than the morning. Even if it is always summer here, Hawaiian weather can still change on a dime. It's not unusual for sudden rain or gloomy clouds to pop up in the afternoon. And when it rains, it really does pour here, more than you might think. A fox like me can't help but wish we would see more in the way of sun showers. Alright, sun showers. That reminds me of Suzuka's noble phantasm. How is she this year, anyway? I do get the feeling she's about to jump into a swimsuit scene with an outfit that will put even the gods to shame, but... Well, Whoa, I just turned away for a second. You've already got another beautiful woman keeping you company. Why, thank you. I just love unvarnished compliments. I don't believe we've had the pleasure, have we? I'm Tamomo no Mai. I usually dress in a manner much more befitting of a shrine maiden, but now it's summer. I decided to go with something a little more entrancing. I was just linking arms with Master here and enjoying his flustered reaction. That being said, I also know when to hold back, so please, just think of me as a second beautiful beach sun. I see. So I guess that means any beach with you on it is a dangerous one, then. She's not the only dangerous one. As you can see, there are real live Oni here, too. Yes, that right there. That's a look of fear human should have when suddenly confronted by an Oni. Normally I'd snatch that snazzy hat from you in lieu of saying hello. But you're in luck today, girl who looks like a spirit tamer. As it happens, I'm hungry right now. So I'll let you and your hat off the hook for just 2 servings of coconut ice cream that truck is selling. How about it? Oh, that's good. I'll go buy some for everyone. Wow, we are whipped. Hey, that's not how it's supposed to go. The whole point is to take stuff from people who don't want to give it. What's with that guy anyways? Is he too pure to tell when someone's lying or something? And I see that despite your haughty tone, you're very pure of heart yourself. So pure you actually think of white as a white lie is a real lie. Huh? Lies are lies. The hell do you even mean? To lies, to deceive. How's a white lie different from a real lie? And lies don't fool me. I treat everything I can see in front of me as the truth. Here you go, Ibarakidoji, a triple, just like you wanted. Oh, a cone with 3 scoops of ice cream and a giant tower. You know my taste. What? They're all the same flavor. Oh, I see. So they call this the coconut tree. I'm no expert, but aren't cones like this supposed to have different flavors? Yay, free ice cream! So cold and yummy, thanks, Tanner. Now seems like a good time to ask. Are either of you part of the Anti-ServantFes Alliance? What? What are you saying? Do I look like the kind of Oni thrown in a lot with a bunch of small-time villains like them? And my answer is the most emphatic no. Just so you know, Master and Company, that question is considered extremely rude here in Hawaltria, so you might want to be careful who you ask. Is the Anti-ServantFes Alliance that bad? I don't know if I'd necessarily say bad, but it is their fault that ServantFes finale the ServantFes finale the second time around was cancelled. It'd be one thing if they kept to themselves, but they've also been messing with other clubs' books. Going to ServantFes and seeing all those signs that say, new books still imprinted or no new books here feels like a scene out of hell itself. Both the club members and the congoers are like the living dead. Thanks to that alliance, the normalization committee resets ServantFes with that strange light of theirs before it ever has the chance to end. I see. Is that really so terrible? In a sense, the action is almost equivalent to being a threat to humanity. Yeah, I might be a villain, but I'd never make that much trouble. Besides, having the festival shut down is demotivating for the food truck owners too, which means the food doesn't taste as good. I'm sorry if I offended you. I still don't really know anything about ServantFes. In that case, can you think of anything else that's going on that's disturbing the peace and the singularity then? Me, of course, as an Oni of Mount Oe, I'm always ready to go on a raid. But aside from me, I don't like the hotel that was just built on the island's west side. I went there once to pretend to book a room, but they couldn't even let me in because they said it was members only. It's Gills. It's Gills. I couldn't even sneak in thanks to the scary type bounded field they put around it. It's suspicious as hell. I can just tell real villains are getting up to no good in there. Oh yes, that fancy new resort. They even turned me away, said something about it being reservations only. However, that man who showed up at the industrial booth is even worse. You know what he said? ServantFes finale will never arrive. I'm gonna end their wallets long before it gets a chance. Can you believe him in his stupid black clothes and sunglasses? Oh, okay, it's Kirei. It's Kirei. Who does he think he is going on about prioritizing sales and economic domination? Black clothes? That's right, he still hasn't revealed his identity, but he made it real clear he means to claim Hawaltria for himself. We do know he calls— oh, never mind. We do know he calls his company the Tezcatli Corporation, and even though he's a sun type, he's a black sun that can't be trusted. So there's a new shady hotel on the west side, and a servant dressed in black talking about island domination. Got it. What's going on? How could there be another new suspect? Kwahahaha. Well, we know who this is going to be. That cheerful echo that sounds like it's ringing out from a dark cave, is that? Kwahahaha. Yes, this world overflows with evil. Even on a tropical island paradise, there's no escaping it. That is why Avengers like myself are needed. We save good and healthy entertainment from those who mean it harm. But do not misunderstand or thank me, my accomplice. We're playing Daisire. The reason we right the wrongs found in this tropical land is that the sun is so bright. I know you. You're that cool ha-ha-ha guy. I have no idea what you're talking about, though. Indeed, it is I, the Summer Edmund Dantes, who removed his usual cloak of black flame, and has been watching ships go back and forth from the far reaches of the pier. Oh man, looks like we got another, unusual figure here. You showed up pretty early this time, huh? Don't say that, Master. I'm well aware. I simply couldn't bear to watch anymore. Now take up your arms, for information is not to be acquired lightly. If you get used to equating finishing your work with simply hanging out at the beach, you'll have trouble when you grow up and start living on your own. Which is why these summer monsters and I are going to whip you and your attitude back into shape. Oh, am I part of your team too, Count? Since Tanner just brought me ice cream, I'd rather not fight him for a little while. But if that's what Kuhaha wants, I guess it'll just be easier to go along with it. Thank you both for your understanding and cooperation. I suppose this goes to show why friends are so important. Now, take up the remnants of the memories that lie on this beach. I'm sure the two of you can use them. Oh? Wow, I feel Kuha's power surging within me. Well, I certainly feel cooler now, but I don't know what this stuff is. It at least doesn't seem evil or anything. Now, come, my beach friends. Let us become the three calamities and test the child of prophecy for ourselves. Hang on, what'd you just say? Is it the three calamities part? That's pretty bad. We already knew about that, kind of. Okay, we got you. Is it locked servants? Nope, just regular? Okay, I mean, this team works well, so let's just do this. Okay. It's nice because it's kind of easy that we can just use the same team over and over. Oh wow, they are powered up. Dang, okay. Didn't expect them to have this dark aura. Calamity Tide. Calamity of Fire. Calamity of Curse. Is this a preview? Oh, Calamity of Tide. Calamity of Fire. Is this showing us what the gimmicks of the fights will be? Gain resistance against enemies with attack buffs. Oh, that's bad for us. Do these count as attack buffs? I sure hope not. At the end of every 2 turns, apply either a seal that increases NP or skill seal. Well, that sounds annoying as hell. We're dealing with you first. Okay. Well, I mean, we got attack buffs just because we gotta do as much damage as possible. Give you some stuff. You know what? How much can you get? Right? Give you some stuff, and let's go. Give you some so we can get your stuff going. You're dead. Okay. 95. Hit her once, please. Hit her once. Thank you. Okay, so let's go. Do some of these. Okay. All right. Nice. Wow. Got some more energy drinks. Got some more curry. Got some more steak. Nice. Impossible. Kuaha's power is leaving me. And that fever. I know that fever. It's a cursed fever that makes people mock and ostracize one another. How could such a thing exist on this island? Irk. And my beautiful skin is, well, it's far from ruined, but it does feel like this lovely wet t-shirt was about to freeze. That curse was very cold, like a blizzard. Did you bring it back from the peak of Mauna Kea? That was one of the 3 calamities, or perhaps I should say one of the 3 trials created on this island. If ServantFes is to see another day, let alone its promised finale, these calamities must be addressed. Furthermore, that man said that an anti-calamity professional, the child of prophecy, would come from Kalia to banish them. And you think this man meant me? That I'm the chosen one who's meant to deal with these 3 calamities? No, I was talking about Tanner. Are you a chosen one? Oh no, not me. Should know you're talking about him. Sorry for being so self-absorbed. Please go on. I have nothing more to say. This is the end of my warning. Know that this battle is but a harbinger of things to come, boy of prophecy. Although there may be only one situation you need to resolve, you will need to solve myriad mysteries to do so. Think hard, for this island has become an altar upon which rests the fate of the very world. And are you just gone for the rest of this? Okay, see you in OC2, buddy. We'll learn more about you there. For sure, for sure. It's a good thing we read all your previous information over, right? We got your audio CD, we got Melty Blood. Okay, back to the hotel. Last one for now. I swear, if this doesn't unlock free missions, I'm going to be very mad because I just want to get into grinding mode. ServantFes Day 2, Investigation Day 1, lunchtime. Let's write down everything we've learned so far. The island's name changed from Lulahawa to Hawaltria. A mysterious light resets ServantFes. A new normalization committee is overseeing ServantFes. An anti-ServantFes alliance formed to oppose the committee. I'm just going to leave these here. Don't forget to tip. We're in Hawaii, so the base fee is 40%. This island's forests are constantly at risk of wildfires. A mysterious luxury hotel was built on the west side. AP pounds have replaced BB bucks. AP? Okay. And the latter are now completely worthless. A printing company's staff is on the verge of going on strike. A mysterious cumulonimbus cloud can be seen up the western coast. The urban areas are leaking water. Lots of tourists have come to watch the Earthman race, and there is enough staff to keep up. A man with an industrial booth is plotting to make a killing at ServantFes. I lost my swimsuit. The enshrined deity priestess, who's obviously Babanshi. Yara Ando, who's obviously Naknariv. Supposedly there are 3 calamities too. The child of prophecy, are they freaking kidding me? Did you add something extra in there? You think you probably just misheard. Anywho. What? Whoa, you just exploded. What the hell? That's way too many problems for 2 detectives to solve on their own. And then there's that Moxer Nunos, all the calamities talk. If you want to make this place fairy brain that badly, just get Ash over here and be done with it, damn it. I hear you, but let's not explode, alright? Not in the restaurant. Oh yes, I know how you feel, Allie, but you need to calm down. You're making berserkers everywhere look bad. In your circumstances, it's only natural to feel like you're wasting your precious resort time. Or that you'd like to just blow off work and have fun doing whatever you want, but what nature's a harsh mistress. Just like with the ant and the grasshopper, the only way to survive the winter life is to really put those toe beans to the grindstone. I don't like that metaphor. I don't like that metaphor at all. Oh my god. I know that every time this place gets another 5-star review on Yelp, I get even busier and start reconsidering my life choices. Yelp? Give me Yelp, me mama, smooth. Yelp, me mama. So on that note here, when you're irritated, eating something soft is the way to go. Don't worry, it's on the house. Now here's the thing. We recently went to a restaurant where they gave us dessert on the house, and you think, wow, that's crazy. Because apparently, some restaurants, they get a number of free desserts to give out on the house each day. But here's the thing. Then you give a bigger tip. It's not free. It's a scam. It's a scam. Oh, well, thanks. Well, if it's on the house. Oh, wow, that's so sweet. What's it called? Cinnamon toast, huh? Thanks so much, waitress. This is yummy. I'm way more motivated now. Good, good. But save that gratitude for future use, since she's the one who'll be putting in the work tomorrow. Anyways, did you overhear us this whole time? Well, of course not. I was just being considerate of the people around me to a perfectly appropriate degree. Anyway, I take it you're investigating something, master? Sorry, but I can't reveal my cafe's recipes. You're more than welcome to try and replicate them yourself, though. I actually would love to try that, but not now. We're investigating whatever's threatening this singularity. We thought it'd be an open and shut case at first, but the more we look into it, the more problems we find. One guy even said something about the fate of the world resting on this singularity. Yeah, Dantes does have a flair for the dramatic. The guy with the black cloak, huh? Yeah, well, he does tend to exaggerate, but I'm pretty sure he's never been wrong. So if the fate of the world really is at stake, well, this cat's not about to sit it out. Besides, this here ServantFes is way too constraining. Not everyone goes for health foods, you know. Some people are all about meat and potatoes dripping with delicious grease. You just gotta make sure you don't overdo it is all. So you're pretty firmly against the normalization committee, eh? I don't suppose you happen to know anything about the anti-ServantFes alliance, do you? Anything. Hell, I'm one of the founding members. Oh, wow, okay. Though I've stepped back from my duties lately. Then, do you know where they meet up? Of course I do. It's a restaurant called the Chuchen Tai. Wait, or Chun Chun? Chun Chun, the Chun Chun Tai. We were going to use for our launch before it became a withered husk of our failed dreams. If you want to talk to the other members, head there. You'll find it by the trade center. Shouldn't be too hard to track down. It's renowned for its exotic atmosphere. All right. I guess that's where we go. Now the question is, does this open up the side events, or are we still in straightforward storytelling town? Because if it's the latter, I might just need to wait till tomorrow to actually start grinding. Let's see. How much? Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's just finish this, because I think it says 1 of 4, and then I think after this we get the shop, which means we'll be able to start. Okay, let's just do this. The Alliance Strikes Back, Part 1. Let's do this. I'm guessing it's going to be quite a bit of repeats on this, right? Because we're doing 1 of 4. Oh, you're here. Welcome to the Chun Chun Tai, where expert chefs work with the freshest ingredients. However, I'm afraid the whole restaurant has been rented out today, so we won't be able to serve mash. This outfit is so cute. Senpai, what are you doing at the Chun Chun Tai? Especially now that it's been reduced to a lukewarm shell of its former hot spring in glory. Oh, of course, you must have finished your reports. Congratulations. And I see you're here with Artoria Castor, too. I take it you're one of the servants Director Gordolf assigned to guard master on this mission, then, Artoria? Yeah, that's right. Gordolf asked me to do this. Anyway, it's good to see you again, Mash. Oh, but you don't have to worry about calling me by my full name since it's kind of long. Here I've been going by Alcast or just Castor. Understood. It's good to see you too, Alcast. Thank you for keeping Master safe. Well, I'm glad we found each other again. That aside, though, look at all the people here. And they're not looking very happy. Everyone here seems so dejected, like they're actually trying to drown their sorrows over failed hopes and dreams in liquor. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm afraid you're right on the mark. Damn it. I want to lose myself in my dreams, but the more I drink, the clearer my head gets. The hell's wrong with this booze? I can't believe they haven't shut this place down yet. Well, fine then. I'll just have to keep drinking till I hit rock bottom. Yo, madam, give me another one of those Gyokuro green tea things, and really load it up with booze. I'll have another plate of this, wheat gluten rusk, was it? The sweet stuff with Kanako soybean powder on it. You gotta be putting in some majorly bad shit in this, right? Just crazy addictive. Yeah, it's MSG. You just sprinkle it on. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Seriously, can't believe this place is still allowed to operate. Well, better eat as much as I can before the cops catch on and close this place for good. In fact, just give me all the rest you got on one big plate. I got nothing better to do, so might as well stuff myself to death. I've never seen anyone get mean drunk on caffeine, catechin, and gluten before, Chirp. But an order's an order. It's not my job to tell guests what they should want. Mash, watch the hall for me, please, Chirp. I'm gonna go need some more wheat gluten rusks in the kitchen. So, this is the state of the anti-ServantFes Alliance right now? Huh? What are you looking at? This isn't a sideshow, pal. If you want to make a documentary about us, we've got to make an appointment ahead of... Oh, Master, it's you. You finally finished your homework, huh? Let's see. All right, today is the second day of the most recent reset. Want to drink with us? They say this booze is actually really good for you. We got here now. You're just so you, aren't you? Whatever. We're all gonna join our club. Here, have a seat and order what you want. You do have AP pounds on you, right? At first, it was just Jean and Blackbeard, but now everyone's coming here just about every day to drown their sorrows. The meals Benny Enma prepares are all offerings full of gratitude made for the Buddha. So even a servant can get sick if they eat and drink too much of them, which is why, well, I see. You've been keeping a constant eye on them to make sure nothing unfortunate happens. Yes, I first came here at Jean Alter's request when she asked me to join the Anti-ServantFes Alliance in Master's place. But since the Alliance has been renting the whole place out basically every day, I decided to stick around and help Benny Enma so she wouldn't have to do everything herself. But we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now that you're here, Master, I'm gonna go back to our old club activities.
What? Then who said you could do that? Once you join the Anti-ServantFes Alliance, you don't get to just walk away. For that matter.
Mash, you're like our little sister or all-purpose helper and the backbone of our group all in one. If you leave us now, we'll be in a freefall until we hit rock bottom, and who knows how long that will take. I don't get it. How did this whole Anti-ServantFes Alliance thing happen?
You mean you don't know? It's a matter of pirate pride. We want to be free to live our lives however we want. That's why we're not taking part in this piss-poor excuse for a ServantFest. All we care about now is wrecking it for everyone else. That's why we assembled like-minded comrades and formed this huge alliance. As long as we're around, ServantFest will never succeed, I guarantee it.
More like, as long as these resets keep happening, my chance of getting motivated are zeroed out. I mean, why bother trying to finish my new book if I never have to worry about deadlines? Madam, where's my food? My only pleasures right now are sleeping and eating. I'll be damned if I have to go without one of them. Stop that, Gene Alter. Servant or not, drowning yourself with so much gluten can't possibly be good for you. Tanner, that pirate guy is entirely serious about what he's saying. His heart's crying too, but I probably shouldn't say that in front of everyone else. So how exactly are you planning to wreck it, Ralph?
I'm glad you asked. See, no matter how many otaku t-shirts I put away, I'll always be a pikehead man at heart. I'd never disrupt the ServantFest Hall with violence. I'm going to communicate my displeasure to the committee with my attitude alone. Doesn't matter how squeaky clean this committee wants their ServantFest to be if they can't get anyone to show up for it. Which means we're going to keep gathering other servants to our side and grow our ServantFest boycott. Once those committee members see how empty their con hole is, they'll know they just can't expect people to show up even in the tropics.
Beardy, are you really prepared to go that far? I agree. Well, it's wonderful you're not resorting to violence. I can't condone involving people who want to attend. I don't know how many resets you've gone through by now, but the festival's reached its finale at least a few times now, right? So if more than half the other clubs approve how the committee's running things, can they really be that bad?
Well, yeah, sure, I'll grant this year's ServantFest is super welcoming. Club members all get free meals and accommodations, and they even get art supplies and reference material delivered to their room if they ask. Also doing a great job taking care of regular attendees with coupons for well-known shops, all-day city bus passes, more and better medical facilities, improved night patrols, crack down on tourist traps. Even though I'm strictly a buy-only guy, I still found myself thinking it was paradise at first. But then I found out they made one rule they never should have made. A rule that goes against everything ServantFest stands for, where the rich get richer and everyone else can suck it. As long as someone went to the trouble of making it, every kind of book is A-okay here, even if one person only ever reads it. That was BB's one dream for the festival, and those committee bastards stomped all over it.
Sure makes it sound like the committee must have been the ones who stole the singularity from BB then. Huh? Oh, yeah, is that a violin? Who's playing? What a shame, what a terrible shame to think that a hero of your caliber could be so blind. Who plays a violin? I thought you of all people would understand after your brilliant showing at Pikehead, but I can no longer bear to listen to this drivel.
Who's there? God should be a hero. Stop, you're making me blush. Do I know you? Are you a fellow pirate?
Absolutely not. I'm no pirate. I'm a true hero. I could never be at home near the sea the way you are. Oh, hey, you're drinking. My name is... gotta do the Kyle Bear voice. My name is Mr. Someone. As one of the Queen's Knights, I uphold law and order for all of ServantFes.
What are you talking about? You couldn't be more at home.
Oh, that's your dad. Oh, you're playing it. Oh, you're playing it. This song is a funeral march. It is, in fact, for your funeral. Do you like it? I understand where you're coming from, and to that I say, any club who refuses to take part in the finale has no place at ServantFes. In the name of the Normalization Committee, we will not allow even a single discordant weed to grow unchecked. Under Articles 5 and 6 of the new ServantFest laws, I'm arresting you all for illegal club activities. Damn, it's a raid. Come on, Tanner, let's get him. They arrest us now, we'll never get another chance. You're the leader of the Anti-ServantFest Alliance, so fight like it. Oh, gee, thanks for treating me like the leader, even though I just got here. Okay. Alright, here we go. Mash has to be a starting member. I can use my servant for this. Okay, this is a you're just here because of the alcohol. Okay, and we'll get Mash is right here. And let's see. We can go with, because it's you're good against Foreigner, right? No, it's Alter Ego. Is there any summer Alter Egos? No, but we could use just another Foreigner. So sure, we'll go with you. And just for the heck of it, let's put on your essence here, which is a rash, which is yours here. A special attack on Saber? Sure. Works well with that. You can get NP gauge, quick up, buster up, AP pounds, evade, buster, nuts, okay, and you can get, sure, get this one on. All right. Well, let's give it a go, I guess, right? Okay, a bit of a weird grouping of characters, but we take it. Take a sip of my drink. I just want to at least get to the part where I can grind, because I got stuff coming up in the next couple days, and at least let me, like, even if I'm not recording content, at least let me get ahead with its stuff, right? Even if I have to replay some bad stuff. Oh, you have a crazy stance. Yo, that's cool. I like the fact that we're getting some that are more like stanced up weirdly, right? That's cool. Speaking on behalf of the Heavenly Light. Okay. Oh, you get big ups. Okay. And you should get a lot then, right? Because yeah, low get rate for you. Invincible increase ally, target focus NP. Sure. Right? And we can go crit strength for yourself. This is for increase for an ally. Okay, so let's start with this. Let's beat up Dad over here. Good damage, yeah. Nearly got it in one. Queen's Contract, NP Strength. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. But it's not working on you right now, which is very interesting. Let's do Suit Up, Justice at World's End, just because might as well do this right now. Oh, you're going down. Yep. See, your pants look slightly more normal in this. Oh wow, I've never seen a mid-battle flee with a break bar. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Huh. Her pants look more normal here, right? With this sprite, but I mean, it's still a bit awkward. Okay, running and slashing. Use them as scissors. Fun. A little bit of kill a kill, dancing with them, and then a beanstalk. Was that a beanstalk? And you're also fleeing. Okay. Huh. Huh. You're nearly there. I feel like these loads are extra long for some reason, right? It really feels like it. Continue on. Oh, why are you two getting in my way all of a sudden? We only just met at the hotel earlier. Why in the world would you help these day-drinking rebels? You have nothing to do with any of them. I mean, I actually do know them from a past ServantFes, so... I see. So you're friends. That does explain why you'd help them. Okay, I'll write that battle off as an act that was beyond your control. I won't charge you with anything this time. For that matter, those were summoning arts, right? I didn't realize you were the master of Hawaltria. Let me introduce myself again properly. I'm Yara Ando. What are your names? Hi, Tanner. Nice to meet you, even though I do know you. And I'm a friend of Tanner's. I guess you could call me, Manny. Tanner and Manny. Got it. And this knight here is my new escort. I just met him earlier, actually. He approached me, told me how beautiful I was, and asked if I was here alone, so I... Mash is probably so mad. Yep. What in the world do you think you're doing, Sir Lancelot? Aren't you supposed to be guarding Master?
Hello, Mash. I'm glad to see you're all right too, Tanner. I think my actions speak for themselves, but I'll take this opportunity to clear things up anyway. The truth is, I've been suffering temporary amnesia since that mysterious flash of light a few hours ago. I only now just came to my senses. Oh yeah, right, buddy.
So Mr. Someone is your friend too? Damn, I thought he'd be a decent helper in combat. Oh well, hiring him after he tried to pick me up was mostly a whim, so I won't miss him too much. And it's not like I need any help to deal with the anti-ServantFes Alliance anyway.
Don't go thinking you're hot stuff, Maury Calliope. We just let our guard down now, that's all. You came after us knowing we were drunk off our asses. Where's the honor, I ask you? Your beloved committees probably be shocked to hear how you've been conducting yourself. Ain't that right, Jalter?
Quit shouting. My freaking head, I actually need to go to the bathroom. Gonna hurl. Oh, she is plastered. How sad. It's hard to believe she was one of the most renowned creators at the last ServantFes. Well, never mind. I was so appalled by what I saw here that I was actually going to arrest you all, but that was a heat-of-the-moment thing. I take it back. Oh, just a gamer moment. In fact, I'm here today because we want to treat even rebels like yourselves fairly.
Treat us fairly, my ass!
Hear me out. The committee carefully considered your proposal to loosen our code, and has decided to accept it. So on the finale, we're going to have attendees vote for their favorite book sold at ServantFes, and if your Lions Club's book makes it to the top 10, we will accept that as the will of the people, and the committee will abolish the rule that the books having to stay within approved genres only. God-tier book, a doujin all but worshipped by its readers. Okay, thank you for the lore.
Really? Then all we have to do is make the next God-tier book?
I think, don't they literally call them commie books? That's right. However, if your book fails to make the top 10, then the Anti-ServantFes Alliance will be disbanded, and you'll have to volunteer as ServantFes staff members for the rest of time. Incidentally, we may have had to reset ServantFes 5 times so far as a result of several incidents. A poll we took this morning has books made by our committee members occupying all 10 of the top rankings. So what do you think? Does that sound like a beautifully fair opportunity? Assuming you have the guts to seize it, of course.
Wait, really? Does she not know that our master's a ServantFes expert? With Lord Tanner on our side, we could even easily make a top 10 book in our sleep. That's enough big talk from you, girlie. You want to see which of us can make the better doujin? You'd better believe you're on. You have no idea who Tanner here is, do you? Well, let me tell you. He's the captain of the legendary club that pulled off a miraculous 12-book marathon at the last ServantFes.
Huh? You mean you're the legendary master? Now that you mention it, you do have the look of an assistant about you. Wait, hold on. No, this time I'm here to... Then it seems I'll have a worthy opponent. However, the code won't be loosened until after the rankings are tallied, so you can print as many books as you want. You have to wait until you've won before you can make any freaky stuff.
This match is as good as won. As a representative of the Anti-ServantFes Alliance, I accept your challenge. Well, I'm a buyer, not a creator, so I won't be making the book myself, but that's fine.
Blackbeard, I'm not sure Jalter and the other members will be happy with you accepting this challenge without, talking to them first. I'm not sure that would have made any difference. Yara Andu isn't the type to take no for an answer in times like this. More importantly, what's this code you've been talking about? It sounds like that's what this whole conflict is about. It refers to the themes books at ServantFes can address, and this year the committee is only permitting books about one theme. Oh, I see. Only one theme, so what is it? Soccer? Pottery? The theme is Artoria, of course. What else could it be? Guys, can I pull out? I think this is a great idea. Huh? I said the theme is Artoria. This year, every book... Oh my god. Never mind, we found heaven on earth, it's here. This year, every book is by Artorias, about Artorias, and for the Artorias. Artoria's just so great, especially her face. She's pure, upright, bold, and daring all at once. She may seem timid and demure, but she has the heart of a lion. She has all the cherubic innocence of a young woman and the beauty of a young man. She has slender, hard-working shoulders and competitive, unyielding eyes. She's an absolutely unblemished cultural treasure. There's no other theme in the world that could suit Hawaltria better. Oh, come on, of course there is. What the hell is this, some kind of weirdly elaborate prank? Come on, Tanner, say something. There's no way we can make a book about a ridiculous theme like...
What? We just gotta make a book about Artoria. Dunzo!
Shut it, pirate! Who the hell came up with such an absurd rule? I did, of course. When the committee chair asked for a suggestion, it just popped into my head for some reason. Oh, you're gay. You are, okay, you are. Anyway, now that the deal's official, we are competitors. Frankly, with an organization this shoddy, forget putting up a fight. I'll be astonished if you manage to complete a book at all. I can't wait for the finale. My next book. Memories of Artoria, a selection of Artoria's impromptu masterpiece poems, Volume 6. It's gonna leave you all in the dust. I don't think she's the poetry type. She could, but I don't think it'd be good. It's actually just a bunch of lists of groceries that Shiro has to pick up. Like, it's just like, yeah, we need this, 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 and this. You know. Can you grab some more spring onions? We need some. All right, let's finish this. So we gotta place the top 10 for popularity when people vote on the last day, and if we lose, we have to disband? Why the hell would you just accept that without talking to us first? This is such an obvious trap. Are you trying to get yourself killed? Freaking hope so, because I'm about to kill you first. I'm sure they'll figure out we changed our minds when we send them your head on a damn platter. Oh crap, my head. And I can't even dive into the ocean to escape. This isn't a ship. Goddamn right. The only thing you can do for incompetent workers is give them a quick death. Well, normally I'd say so anyway. But just this once, you get a pass. Good job. Hell yeah, I'll accept the challenge. With 10 on our side, there's no way we can lose. Yeah, actually, I'm doing general attendances here. Oh, she turned to stone. What? Why would you say that? Did you eat something rotten? What's the point of living if you're not going to be part of the club? Oh, I'm still part of it. I'm just sticking to the hall this year. You're serious, aren't you? I can see it in your eyes. You're not going to budge.
You know, I had a feeling this might happen. Lord Tanner's aura is much clearer this time around.
So what are you saying? It was all muddy back during my time? I think it's a good idea. This year, Senpai only just finished his homework for Caldia, so he deserves to relax now that he's finally made it here. Fine, guess you got a point there. Not like you can come up with good drafts when you're totally burned out anyway. Guess we'll just have to go with the Blackbeard's head on a platter plan after all. I bet Benny Enma will pickle it for us if we asked.
Please don't. My gut isn't meant to be used like that. And when did you start running from a fight that's already been picked? We've got no choice but to do this now. And we can, with you and the other Alliance folks here.
No, I'm out. Couldn't have made the book I did last time without Tanner. If he's not taking part, I'll just hold the rest of the Alliance back. Speaking of which, most of the Alliance people's spirits are long since broken, so they're just going around doing whatever. Face it, we don't have a club that can make a top-tier book in the frickin' Artoria genre anyway. What about the other clubs in the Alliance? Other clubs? Me, Blackbeard, Tamo, Cat, and Mev were the Alliance's founding members, but I might be a beast, but that doesn't mean I'm a sloth. Go chew on some eucalyptus. Think about what you did and die. Why eucalyptus? Because it numbs you. Eucalyptus, koalas eat it, and then it makes them numb, and they fall off the tree. If it has to be about Artoria, then I can't make a photo book of me, right? I'm going back to Caldia. And they're the ones that joined us because they didn't like the Normalization Committee's way of doing things. Who were they again, Blackbeard?
Mordred, who's just there to rebel against who's ever in charge, and a mysterious lady who goes wherever Mordred goes. Girls who wanted to have fun with their first time making dojin, but didn't know where to begin. Happy Infirmary, who admitted they didn't contribute anything at last ServantFes, but insist things would be different this year. Yoroshku Mount Liang, who said they want to set a new ServantFes record for the biggest club roster with over 100 members. And a walking dog becomes a pretty boy.
Wait, what?
And a walking dog becomes a pretty boy. That field genre was cultivated 200 years ago. 2 old men are the comrades who joined forces once more.
That's not a name. What is that?
Those are the main clubs in our alliance.
Wow, that's a lot of clubs.
Of course, most of them aren't working on anything. It's the whole Hawaltria genre restriction thing.
Wow, I'm sorry for causing trouble for all those clubs. Got it. I can't participate in club activities this year, but I can bring you all refreshments to keep you going. So you'll be our stand-in assistant, now manager, huh? We might have a shot at finishing this thing. Let's see, what are the resources you get in Hawaltria again?
You mean the 3 types of energy known as primal energy drinks, brainy curry, and emotional steak? True, I have heard from other swimsuit servants that those all can be used for creative purposes, and you can find other kinds of support items at the antenna shop. If you have AP pounds, you can trade them with committee members for all different kinds of resources. Here, Master, you can have my committee member's card.
I see. You really know a lot about this, Sir Lancelot.
Of course. It's all because I did some asking around at the office district. Definitely not the beach. Nope. At any rate, I'm told those various resources can be used as fuel for the creative process. Perhaps they're just what you need to inspire clubs that have lost their motivation.
Exactly. Nothing like loading up on nutrients to get creative juices flowing again. Although, seeing your face will probably be the best source of energy they could ask for.
So in other words, Master, you're going to be the Anti-ServantFes Alliance's new leader and get those rudderless clubs back on track? It's like a dream come true. Damn it, it's no time to be dressed like this. Blackbeard, transform! ServantFest is already dead. Altar will soon rise. I'll help too, Brother Tanner. With you here, victory's as good as ours. I can't wait to see how the finale turns out now.
I agree. This plan should let you enjoy your sightseeing without too much added stress. I'll help you gather resources too, Senpai. Besides, I would hate to see the ServantFest finale arrive without a finished book to show for it. Oh, but didn't you say you had other things you had to do, Senpai? I'll fill you in later, Mash. I can't tell Blackbeard about this, yeah. You okay with this too, Alcus? Yeah, I want to know about Yarandu, and this code of hers obviously concerns me directly, so I think helping the Anti-ServantFes Alliance is ultimately going to be a net positive all the way. However, there's a lot I don't know about what these club activities entail, so I'll focus on the other thing whenever you and Mash are working on those.
I'm glad to see everything appears to have worked out. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Of course, you'll be happy to help with our club activities. Right, Sir Lancelot? I mean, it's not like you're a chicken, and surely no self-respecting knight of the Round Table would need to stretch his legs at the beach, right?
Yes, of course. Why, helping those in need is a knight's highest calling. I, can't wait to get started.
Time to start the investigation and pay everyone a visit. Alright, so no, it looks like we get, we'll get Nakna Reeve probably at the end, and use her in the second half, which is, it's fine. Just means more time to level up the servants we got now. We don't have to worry about bringing around a weaker servant this whole time, you know? So does this have a time schedule? Because if so, I might not be able to do this. Let's see here. Okay, so get event quests, put on essences, get rewards, progress and get her to your story, tap complete a mission. Oh no, it's just a regular mission style one? That's good. Part but together. Beyond the bubbles. We got some evocation leaves. We got some... well. Did the game seriously just crash? No. It did. Well, that's okay. That's okay, because we're going to call it here anyways. But, alright guys, that's fine. Hey, we're done anyways for now. I will grind away at some of the missions here, and we will continue on with some more of the event next time, where we'll continue on. I will see you then for some more, guys. Ciao. Yo.